It's time once again to lace them up and swing into action as the 24th annual Pine Tree Apple Tennis Classic hits the courts here of Lifetime Fitness in White Bear Lake. Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into this very special on-location TV19 sports presentation. I'm Dave Snidak. The PTATC offers up great tennis for a great cause, but what makes this USTA-sanctioned mixed doubles tournament so good isn't just the play on these courts behind me. Every year, the Pine Tree Apple Tennis Classic raises funds for the Pediatric Cancer Research Program at children's hospitals and clinics across Minnesota. Every dollar raised goes directly to fund the work being done by the doctors, scientists, and researchers who are swinging away at beating childhood cancers. Earlier this week, we had the chance to sit down with a young man who has quickly become the face of this tournament, an incredibly witty kid who knows his way around a tennis court. 11-year-old Luke Moorehead was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, or ALL, when he was just 1 year old. Even at that young age, he demonstrated the grit and determination to fight, and here we are 10 years later. Luke demonstrates how he, along with the team at children's research hospitals, took on cancer and won game, set, match.
You never understand how strong the human spirit is until you see a little kid fighting and they don't know why.
Nobody has yet the idea, okay? And that's been researched for many years, and we have no idea at all. In fact, with his type of leukemia, we're not even closer than when we were when he was so young.
But it was just all, you know, part of, I guess, unfortunately for him, growing up, that was what he knew.
That was his normal.
Kind of had to get used to it. Really wasn't a lot of choice not to get used to it.
Years ago, ALL would have been essentially a death sentence.
Luke is unique because not every kid is a superb tennis player, not every kid is an extremely good student. So that is unique to Luke.
And I think it is a team effort. You know, clearly the oncologist is a major player, but there's a nurse case manager, there's a nurse practitioner. They're all thinking about what do we need to do for this child in total. There are physical therapists, there are occupational therapists, there are psychologists, there are child life specialists. And so I think people don't realize how big that team is, and that we've got some group that comes together to surround that family.
It's pretty neat just to see how everybody kind of interacts with one another. Team kind of teaches you a lot about teamwork when you come here.
I just think we are fortunate that we were here when we were here. I don't know that the outcome could have been as good maybe in other places.
My serve's gotten really good now, but my forehand's pretty dangerous.
To have Luke be involved with that, it's outstanding. We're really proud.
Because of Pine Tree, and only through Pine Tree, we were able to establish what is called the International PPB Registry here. We were able to get the largest accumulation of information about it. And a few years ago, we were able to start on an evaluation of the genetic basis for this disease.
If I could go back and change it, obviously I would, but now that we've lived through it, I think it's just made us stronger as a family. I think it's made Luke stronger as a person, and you know, hopefully, as people see him and understand what he's gone through, I think it helps educate people and gives them a greater understanding of what's out there.
Ask questions, stay positive, and fight.
Luke Moorehead, just one shining example of the work being done at children's hospitals and clinics across Minnesota. Coming up after the break, we're all aces at the Pine Tree Apple Tennis Classic. Masters Division final match all set to go. We'll hit the courts right after this with our special on-location TV19 sports presentation. Stick around.